2018 React. At the start of 2017, I met with Joe Baker, the CEO of International Service. We came up with an idea to try and take Goalball out to the rural communities in Ghana to help raise awareness of visual impairment and disability rights. We spent months planning and evolving the idea. We created an awesome video to recruit volunteers.
It's safe for blind people to be out. You can't expect to be as good as the other people your age. Just do your best.
How about we tell you what we can do?
So it's the 19th of January, it's very cold, it's about 6:40 in the morning and I'm on my way to York.
After finally recruiting our volunteers, we set about teaching them Goalball and the importance of visual impairment awareness. The volunteers headed out to Ghana at the start of April, and I sat at home with my fingers crossed. But on the 15th of May, I finally got to go out to Ghana myself to see how the project was going.
After months of planning, we're finally on our way to Ghana to visit the communities and volunteers that are taking part in the React project. I'm here with Joe, who's the CEO of International Service.
We got to work straight away.
So we just had a meeting with the Ghanaian Blind Sports Association, their president Eric, as well as a couple of other representatives, Philip and Dominic. It was all about how, taking forward from the React project, we can carry on having inclusive sports in Ghana and make sure that it's sustainable and it continues. So really exciting times ahead.
We flew to Tamale and then drove to Sandamar to see the first team of volunteers. We got to see the equipment they had made. And then finally got to see some Goalball.
So yesterday we made the long journey from Tamale to Sandamar, arrived here and finally got to see some Goalball. Sandamar team have done amazing and I'm so impressed with the equipment they've created and how good their players are, especially as they're not only contending against the heat but also the fact that it's open air, there's kids running around yelling, there were motorbikes, but they did really well. So I can't wait to go and see another training session later.
The volunteers also engaged teachers from the communities so they could introduce Goalball to their schools. The volunteers became regulars on the local radio and promoted the rights of disabled Ghanaians. On my last day in Sandamar, we had a tournament between the different communities the volunteers had worked with. The best players would get the chance to go to Tamale the following week to face a Tamale team and the Ghana national team. Every team did their community and the volunteers proud. But in the end, Wiaga won. It was then time to travel back to Tamale to see how the other volunteers had done.
So we're back in Tamale after a horrifically long journey as the van broke down, but we had a fantastic time in Sandamar and I can't wait to see the team here for the tournament. But it's been great to see how the Tamale team have been getting on. I got to see the training yesterday and right now we're training a whole group of teachers who are all from different schools how to play Goalball.
The volunteers also taught them how to do sighted guiding. It was then on to the Tamale tournament to decide who would join the Sandamar team and the national Goalball team in the final tournament. In In the end, Tamale Metro took home the glory. From that point, all the focus was on the final tournament. The volunteers spread the word far and wide. And very importantly, we got some awesome playing shirts. All of a sudden, the big day was here. Everyone did amazingly, but Sandemer, a team which had never played goalball before, won the entire tournament. I'm so proud that myself and Team Insight have been part of such an incredible project. Thank you, International Service, and everyone who's been involved in making it such a success.